What up, guys? Um, Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I've just been listening to music, vibing out, but we are here. We're ready to go. I'm gonna take out my AirPod, and we're gonna get started. We're gonna lock in here. Where did I put my AirPod case? It doesn't matter. I'll just set this down. Good morning, everyone. Today is March 10th, 2026. Yesterday we had a amazing trade. Hopefully we can continue that. We'll see, but just gonna keep showing up as usual, as usual. So did I put it in here? I don't know. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Oh, I accidentally opened the crypto wallet. You know when you're just, I don't know, when you're just vibing to music, like, I don't know, that was me right before this. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's figure out what we got going on today. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Um, wow, we really just kept going up since we used that new day opening gap, huh? Guys, crazy that we used this new day opening gap from so long ago. Like, this absolutely blew my mind yesterday. Genuinely insane. Hey, what up, Skunk? Skunk J. What up, bro? How's it going? We're gonna get started here. Let me know what you're thinking. Good morning. Um, anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, we used some New Day opening gap perfectly from November, which is about like over 5 months ago, and I genuinely was just blown away that that could happen. That's insane. I didn't realize the market respected New Day opening gaps from that long ago, and then we kept going up from there. So, all right, here we go. Uh, we should get everything pulled up. So I'll get Discord pulled up. I will get Forex Factory in case there's news, and I will get Tradeaway open. All right. So, let's start going top down here, right? So, dang, we might be getting a weekly outside bar. That'd be crazy. We have somewhat of a weekly implied gap. That's the version that I use. Well, I use both versions. So my implied gap here. So boom. So it could be respecting this, right? Well, how does the monthly look? If we go on the monthly, it's a there's I think there's more of an official implied for value gap. Okay. I need I will get in the flow, guys. Hold on. Just give me a second. I will get in the flow. Oh, and then we got to pull up SB Pro X. That's right. Man, what a bullish candle. That's crazy. And we ended up having SMT with this low. Dang. Man, that is very, very bullish. You guys see that? We have SMT with ES here. Massive SMT. And what about with YM? With YM as well. Dang. That is super bullish. Wow. We will get in the flow of things here in just a second. Okay. Let's get pulled up the SB Pro. Let's get Tradovate pulled up. Just make sure these daily loss limits are set. 80 locker settings. Okay. So SB Pro X, it's almost loaded. Well, to make things simple, let's just say ES. So, oh yeah, okay, let's start by writing stuff in my journal. Okay. User not exists. Did I lose the access to it? I don't know what's going on with that. Well, how do I minimize it? Because it's kind of in my way. It won't let me minimize it. Alright, I guess we can't use it today. Maybe I'll try and get it set up later, but it's fine. So yeah, we just whipped out this low. This was previous 3-month low. And then we also swept out these lows. So there might be there might be stacked S&Ts, honestly. It does look pretty bullish the way we swept out those lows. Okay. So weekly lines with the 4-hour. Okay. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I don't know yet. Sometimes you just stare at the chart and you're like, okay, we'll figure it out. Let's just keep getting stuff together. I'm a little annoyed the SB Pro thing isn't loading, but we actually have a volume imbalance here. Wait, actually, this is a monthly gap because we have a volume balance, which makes it a fair value gap. So let's go down to the weekly. Once again, weekly implied gap. Four-hour. We basically got this 4-hour change in state. Nice displacement above this high. We might need to retrace down to this 4-hour gap. Let's kind of measure out these bodies. Oh, let's check true month open, right? We had true month open here, and that got manipulated. Anyway, dude, I'm just still just like waiting, like trying to get in the flow here, but I'll get there. So true month open got manipulated. The important thing is you just show up every day, you know? Show up for the live trading window, trade. That's the important thing, honestly. I'm curious if we went down one projection. Actually, we didn't really. Kind of surprised by that. If we do 12-hour bodies, we do. What if we measure this whole thing? Mm, yeah, that actually does fit nicely. There you go. Dude, SB Pro not working is making me so mad. I don't know why I opened it back up. I know it's not working. I'm gonna have to fix it later. Maybe it'll work now. Who knows? Oh, I haven't even screenshotted this at all yet. Hold on. Let's get rid of this for a second. Let's see if it'll work. Maybe it'll work now. Who knows? I should have had it for 2 weeks. So I thought that was, but I guess I don't. So yeah, we do have this 4 hour for value gap below, which if we come down to this, it'll be the 4 hour change in state getting retested. So this 4 hour for value gap might actually be a drawn liquidity in the short term. It's been untapped. Where's true week open? Right here. Let's turn on the indicator for that. Yeah, so it's right there. So eventually this will likely turn low resistance here now. This was clearly manipulation. We have ran probably the most of the liquidity in this consolidation. Yeah, we might need a rebalance to this for value gap. Sorry guys, if I seem out of it today, I don't know. I really don't know why. I'm just feeling out of it, I guess. I don't know. It's all good though. Hey, what up, Lemon? How's it going? We're just warming up the charts, trying to get going, but I don't know. It's feeling like a slow start right now. I don't know why, but we're gonna get going. Let me know what you're thinking. I want to hear your thoughts. But you already found a setup? Good, bro. Good. Cool. Nice, bro. So we do have a daily volume imbalance here. Dude, good. Good. Yeah, you gotta figure out what works for you in the market. No one else can do that but you. So you're thinking bearish. Yeah, bro. I really am just like I think at this point it'll be probably higher time frame bullish, but it could be bearish short term. So we'll see. Rejecting this daily volume imbalance. Oh yeah, I forget that I can just take screenshots and put it in Jake General. That's right. I'm trying to figure out like which should I put this screenshot in. And I'm like, wait, I can just put it in the general one. So in the short term, do you have a Discord? Yes. Yes, I do. It's right here. This one. The link is in my bio, so the important thing is just show up, right? So that's what I care about is just showing up every single day, and past that, it's all good. So this could be short term high resistant because we went up against it and kind of swept out the high. So it could be in the short term, like we might need to come back down to the 4 hour gap. Does that make sense? I could see that. So I don't think time and price are ready yet. I think maybe we will come back to this 4 hour gap. Do we have? Yeah, we do have a new week opening gap from over here. Or was it a new day opening gap? Remember this? Oops. Or maybe we want to use this. Is there an SMT with this high? There is an SMT with this high. With who? With what? With which one? Yeah, there's SMT with S&P 500. And then this is a 4 hour gap. We got 10 minutes till market open. Yep, I'm just here showing up. Just showing up every day. Just every day, just showing up. That's what matters to me. So, past that, I don't care. So this could be high resistant. What is this? Was true day open? Okay. I just realized I was doing a swing trade, so I canceled the order before I got in. Oh, you didn't realize it was a swing trade? What the heck? So yeah, sorry if this is boring, guys, but like I don't know right now. I'm just gathering information. So we have the 4 hour bullish for value gap that's been untapped. We're using a 4 hour bearish for value gap, somewhat of high resistant liquidity. So yeah, if I don't know right now, it's because I don't know. That's why we get everything together. So we could be looking at somewhat of a 4 hour, 15 minute sell model using this 4 hour gap. We'll see, we'll see. I'm not going to say anything yet because I don't know. Once again, this is an untapped 4 hour bullish for value gap. Alright, screenshotting this. So we also have SMT with that high and with that high. We swept out relatively equal highs. Let's check new day opening gaps and new week opening gaps. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of them here. Let's only look at the last 5. There's a lot of them. This is today's new day opening gap. Yeah, like I said, guys, unfortunately, SB Pro X is not working for me today, so it's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, you think? Mm-hmm. I don't know right now. I'm just gathering information. I don't know right now. I wish I had SB Pro working. No bullish SMTs. I mean, it could turn. This could turn low resistance if this gap inversed. We have a 1 hour pin bar. We actually have a 1 hour. Hang on. It. Yeah, we have a 1 hour pin bar off the new day opening gap actually, below the true open. It actually might turn bullish here. If this, we have a 1 hour pin bar that respected this new day opening gap. Now that it's not a precision swing point, but it is a pin bar, and it's respecting this. By the way, market open in 2 minutes. Respecting this new day opening gap. Someone did a trade call out. someone's entering a trade. Yeah, it's not a PSP though. Whoops. Just a regular pin bar. Oh yeah, we haven't even checked the RTH gap. RTH gap will be, let's see, right here. Possible, you think possible shorts at 25,020? Maybe. Alright, market just opened. Yeah, and you can see the pin bar really getting price going here. Now we just took what is this? 7:30. And we inverse this gap. Yeah, 1 hour pin bar off the end dog. And it's 15-minute inversion, it looks like. and a 15-minute outside bar. Oh yeah, the 15-minute outside bar is nice. Delivering from this gap here. There's no SMT though. Yo, what up, Sweet Rof? Dude, honestly, today's been kind of a slow moving day for me. I'm not really um moving like I normally do. I don't know, but it's all good. It's all good. We did have this outside bar here. You can see that was nice, and then we inversed the gap. That was a nice outside bar, honestly. Delivering from the 1 hour gap. And it was a pin bar as well. So 1 hour might inverse to the upside here. What is this? Why did I... So yeah, this was a nice 15-minute outside bar. And it was the 1 hour pin bar, like I said. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. But this could definitely turn low resistance up here. Honestly, I think we'll go to these low resistance highs. These look really nice. And not quite the first center for value gap. This is the first center for value gap. Let's get rid of this. Looks like we're using this 1 hour gap here. And with that in mind, looks like we ended up getting a 5-minute change in state. We kind of have an internal and external sweep. We swept out this low. What's this low? We swept out London low. Oh, did we have news? No news today. So I'm gonna post this. swept out London low here. There's no bullish SMT. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I just, like I said, I'm feeling a little out of it right now. Yeah, we did sweep London low. I know that we got those bearish SMTs, but this is super. The strat I use from sure, bro. Go for it. Yeah, low time frame. Dude, these low resistance highs look really nice, honestly. What draws and liquidity do we have to the upside? We got London high. London high resting right above the LRLR. Oop, we're getting displacement here to the upside. We have equal lows here. So interestingly, here, let's get rid of this. Yeah, this is honestly giving vibes. So the 1 hour could end up being CRT, where we run up to this. Since this candle closed back within, we might run up to this high. I'm gonna get rid of this. But it is a 1 hour gap here. Nice, bro. Nice. I'm just putting a whole bunch of random screenshots in the Jake General channel because we have a 15-minute gap here. If you zoom in the 15-second chart, there's an IFEG at 9:31:30. BISI buy side is taken, always bearish inversion for value get biases right. Then I waited for displacement. Nice, bro. Send me your analysis. I want to see. So we have the first presented for value gap here. That could be interesting. I wish I had SB Pro today. Where can you share? You can share it. You can either DM me or you can share it in Trading Floor. Either way. So here's our 90-minute true open. Sorry guys, if I'm out of it, like I genuinely am just showing up to the charts. So if I don't see anything, I'm not gonna do anything. I mean, obviously, right? And now if I want to tape read, I'll just tape read. But I do show up to the charts every single day, regardless. So we do have these equal lows here. What is this? Did we wait? We didn't take midnight. That is suspicious. We might need to go sweep out those lows. I have to use the bathroom. Like I said, if I don't see anything, I'm not gonna do anything. Ice-T also said that because of small opening range, RTH gap, it's lower probability. I don't care what Ice-T says. I trust my own back testing. There's a lot of stuff Ice-T says that. I don't know. I trust my own back testing, but I do take Ice-T's word in consideration. We just swept out the equal lows and we're getting an outside bar. So if you guys like this, tape read this. I'm too out of it to take anything right now. Sorry, I can't get the. So if we were about to form an outside bar after sweeping those equal lows, but I don't think we got it. Oh, we did. Jeez. Yeah, so there you go. That was a nice trade. So we swept out equal lows and we got an outside bar there. That was nice. Do you guys see that? So sometimes the trade just comes to you, bro. But do you guys see this? Right? The equal lows got swept and then outside bar. And we had an SMT too. Once again, I'm not gonna. I'll probably just tape read right now, unless I see something really good. Like this would have been pretty good, but I don't know. It's not my favorite thing, because well, actually, theoretically, if you held for this could be a really high IRR trade, but just kind of depends. What is this? What is this line? Why did I mark this out? 730? FA says he wants it to go lower on long from there. Oh, so he wants it to go lower to long. Hmm. You know, sometimes you look at the market and you aren't sure, and that's totally fine. Guys, so we're getting some nice displacement. We're about to inverse the first center for value gap with an outside bar. But we'll see. I'm probably not going to take anything right now because I'm clearly out of it. So, unless it's really obvious, but I'll just tape read it. So this is a nice outside bar. Let's tape read this. Maybe this will deliver us up to the LRLR. But honestly, we didn't inverse the first center for value gap, so actually I'm not even going to tape read it. Why is random stuff opening right now? What the heck? Nah, I changed my mind. The fact it didn't inverse the first center for value gap is a red flag. And we got bearish SMT into it. Bro, where... Oh, that's just the 22-minute true open. So I'll probably just tape read stuff right now. We just got bearish SMT into this first center for value gap, sweeping out relatively equal highs. So you can see why actually that thing I didn't want to tape read actually wasn't that good. So we might actually have first strike here. I'll just tape read right now because I don't know, not really trading at my best right now. We did sweep out this. Ooh. We manipulated the true open there. Oh yeah, let's use the RTH gap. Let's actually use the RTH gap. And ooh, look at how we filled it. Look at how we perfectly filled it. Beautiful, beautiful. So, okay. And you know, this was actually a really nice outside bar to the upside. So we do have a somewhat of a first strike here. And it's going into the macro, so I'm interested to see if this like rejects price here. Like, what was the Discord? The link to my Discord's in my bio. So this might reject price here, guys. Like, I would tape read this. But I definitely feel a little out of it, so. Dude, I'm a little out of it. Maybe this might cook. We'll see. But it's just tape reading. Hey, Sweet Rough made it. We left equal highs. Why does my chart feel like such a mess right now? Gosh. we do have this LRLR. So honestly, if we can you share multiple pictures? Of course, bro. Of course. We got a very nice closure on that 6 hour and on that 4 hour. We'll probably end up being bullish to this LRLR. It's probably, yeah, we'll probably end up being bullish to this LRLR because we did efficiently deliver that RTH gap. Let me just remove everything for a second. We have kind of like an IRL 1 hour for value gap and then a pin bar. Sometimes it's important to remove the noise because it can get really messy really fast. Just gotta focus on what makes sense. 1 hour for value gap, and then 5 minute. You could consider this 5 minute change in state, and then just super nice LRLR here. I think the market might just break through this just to come attack this LRLR. At least to come to these equal bodies here around 2 projections. Like sometimes it's just important to clean up your chart and just to focus on like staying not too messy. How do you make TradingView dark? You just go in the canvas settings. So like this, canvas, switch this to solid. Right, so this might end up being a 5 minute change in state. Right, sometimes you just have to break this down to make it simpler for yourself. So like if the charts look like a mess, just break it down and focus on the simple and the obvious. It could be high resistant, but I don't know. Like look at this generated liquidity and look at how nice it looks. I mean, reality is if we break through, especially if we break through the first one for value gap here, we'll probably continue higher. I mean, we swept out London low, so you know when you sweep out London low, a lot of time you go to London high. Where's the, you know what? Where's the yeah, so we got London high above. And this is somewhat of equal lows. Not really. It's like once again, if I'm a little out of it, I'm probably just gonna tape read today. We actually that interestingly that trade actually did play out. Remember what I said about that first one for value gap? Let me rewind that. Wait. I meant let me get out true opens again. Honestly, we might need to. Oh, I think I know what's gonna go on. I think we gotta sweep out the low, get S&T with midnight, and then New York. Once we suit midnight, then we'll go higher. I think that's probably what's going on. So we had a really nice short there off the first minute for value gap. So ignore this actually, because I think this is gonna need to sweep out the lows again, and only then we'll go to the LRLR. So I'll look for a trade post 10 a.m. where ideally I think we want to sweep out below midnight, get SMT, and then we'll take it higher probably after that. So yeah, wow, this I was right about that first center for value gap short. Dude, even when I'm out of it, I still tape read that first center for value gap short. I should have kept it on the chart. Right? Because you can just clearly see we had equal highs with S&T. I was right about that first center for value gap short. Honestly, dang. That's crazy. You guys kind of see what I'm saying though? Like, the first center for value gap was right here. And then we, when we got the outside bar, we closed into the first center for value gap. And the fact it didn't inverse it was a red flag. Hold on, I gotta use the bathroom again. But yeah, the first strike was really nice actually, because you can see we had the first center for value gap. Not inversion for value gap. Whoops. First strike was right here, and I said we have a change in state of delivery. That was actually a pretty great call, honestly. Hey, dude, I think I'm gonna be right about this. I think we're gonna come down and take midnight. If not, I think SMT will take midnight and then we'll go higher. But guys, I was so right about this. Dang. See this? Right? The first strike after taking equal highs. Ooh, whoa, we're getting a nice inversion for value gap coming up here. Delivering from, hang on. But do you guys see what I'm saying? Like this first strike off the first spin for value gap was really nice. Do you guys see the first strike, the change in state retest? I marked it out live, but I did not take it. And we were above all the true opens. Now we're below all the true opens. So, do you guys see what I'm saying though? So there's 4 projections. We went 7 projections of first strike. That's honestly we might be done. We might be done. Especially if S&P took S&P took midnight. S&P took midnight. So we might be good. But Nas might need to take midnight. No trades today for you. Yeah, from I might be in the same boat. I will say I really like this LRLR up here, and I think if we come down, take midnight, form a buy model, I'd really like to target that LRLR. But this was a really nice first strike, and I did kind of observe it here. You guys see this first strike, right? And we also swept out equal highs too. And whoever was saying, "Oh, that's hindsight," how come I called it live then? That was kind of nice AMD there. You guys see what I'm saying? This was actually really nice. Now I think we're probably gonna form the buy side of the curve now, or we're gonna come down and then go higher. You guys see what I'm saying? Bang! There you go. So now we are starting to get that displacement. Yeah, the Discord's in my bio. Do you guys see the first strike though? Like I said, I'm a little out of it. But I did call, even when being out of it, I did call this whole entire first strike. I mean, I didn't say we were going to go 7 projections, but I think I said we were going to go 2 or 4 projections. Yeah, that was a nice first strike. So honestly, I think we might be using the New Day opening gap again. Watch the new day opening gap. Where is it? Watch the new day opening gap. We're trading within it actually. Come on, dude. Why am I so bad at marking stuff up? So even when I was out of it, I still called that whole move, which is kind of cool. We're back test. Look at how we're reusing this new day opening gap. Not reusing, using it. We just took the 90-minute true open, and if this low becomes a target, because once again, if we want to go to midnight, we're gonna maybe reject this new day opening gap. Hold on. I'm trying to get everything pulled up fast enough. I'll probably just tape read right now, but we'll see. This accumulation is going to be good for range projections if you guys are interested in that. Also, we are using that BPR, so it could be that could be used. We might have even swept equal lows here. Yeah. So guys, there's a lot of possibilities here. Once again, this is a 1 hour 1 hour for body gap. Nice, bro. That's great. Now we are using. Oh, you know what? This. Thank you, Jake. Wait, what did I do? What did I do? Yo, this might be Venom to the upside. Okay, now I'm starting to see something I kind of like. We have a nice Venom model here, possibly. But once again, if it wants to go to midnight below, then it wants to go to midnight below. For sharing the Discord? Oh yeah, of course. We're forming SMT with this low. We're below. Actually, what? Here's what's probably gonna happen. Okay, I know what we need to do. We're getting. Once again, we have midnight open here. I think we need to come down, take midnight. Once again, with this Venom, right? If this Venom was gonna hold, I would look for a whole lower time frame model to form. So once again, I was not gonna take that Venom. I wasn't gonna take that. I would have waited for low time frame confirmation and a whole model to form off of it. So I was not. For anyone wondering, like, what, you were just saying that's gonna hold? It's like, well, I would have gone the low time frame aligned to time and price. So this could end up being a Dark Phoenix, right? Where if this SMT holds, sorry for all the lines on my chart. I need to get. So once again, 730. Look at the hourly lows. So I'm just trying to get everything situated here. True session open. The main things I like looking at are true opens and then liquidity and then SMT. It makes it easy. Okay. Alright, so now we're utilizing possibly this rejection block, but once again, look at the hourly lows. Yeah, we might need to come remember this is the unmitigated 4 hours, so we might need to come into that. But we also might not if we use this 1 hour gap. I wish I had the order flow thing right now. Merry Ramadan. What? Is it Ramadan? That's cool. We'll probably get SMT with this low. Seems like. Once again, I really like this LRLR all the way up here. If you wanted to, you could probably, once we suit midnight with SMT, get a low time frame trade that runs all the way to the LRLR up here. I'm being serious. Like, this is just really good LRLR, and it's really obvious. So I think we will go here, and I think this is probably the manipulation leg. Plus, it's 10 a.m., right? So 10 a.m. It's definitely not a bad time for longs, like, coming up here. So, kind of want to see midnight get taken. Let's see if there's any other new day opening gaps down here, or new week opening gaps. Yo, we have a event horizon right below midnight. Bro, I think if we came down, got S&T with this low off the event horizon, and then soup midnight, and then got an outside bar, this would be like on the 5 minute or the 1 minute off the event horizon. I think this would be like a 20-hour trade. Do you guys see what I'm saying, right? And I've seen this play out quite a bit. I'll show you guys what I mean. It's a very obvious event horizon. We still got S&T with that low. So, dude, this would be really actually kind of cool. Once again, if it was like a 3 minute outside bar, and then maybe we would still respect this hourly gap. Because you can see, like, we have 40 minutes until this hourly candle closes. So this candle just might, very well, just might be manipulating. We might even have stacked S&Ps here. Low key, we could even get a pin bar here, and that would be kind of cool. Once again, below all the true opens, and this is the last true open essentially. The last one that we need to take. So like if we got a pin bar off of this or an outside bar, we'll probably end up being bullish. What is this? This is the 22-minute true open. So I'm really waiting on midnight here, right? Sometimes you just sit here and wait. And the trade just comes to you. Like I swear, if we got a 5-minute outside bar or a 3-minute outside bar just off of midnight, I'm in. So once again, I really like this LRLR. This is just one of those trades I could just tell. Like we're gonna come back here at some point. It's coming, and I think time and price are getting closer to being aligned. But we need to get this internal sweep taking midnight first. There might be a Reaper gap here. Ah, would you look at that? There is. Kind of. Which one's best? So low, high. Hold on. This is a series of up close candles. It's the highest. This might be nice. I don't know. But if so, then we'd have to come down lower. We'd have to come even lower. Dang. I want to see us take midnight. I guess S&P already took midnight, but it's like, yeah, I guess S&P already took midnight, but you can see how we use that Reaper gap over there. We are getting an outside bar here, so this definitely could play out. I think we have Dude, why do I keep clicking the wrong tool? So this is an outside bar. It could play out. It honestly might. It's SMT. It's stacked SMTs, huh? I wanted us to take midnight, but this might play out. I'm not taking it because I wanted us to take midnight, but so this is definitely a possible trade if you wanted to take it. But the reason we might not take midnight is because S&P already took midnight. You can go break even at this high. And the reason I'm not taking this is because I just don't know if we need to take midnight. But we might not because S&P already took it. So, and then you just scale out, so like different TPs all through here, like TP1. But it's nice because it's a higher time frame trade, you know. I'm not even. How am I not logged into TradeAbay? What the heck? Heh. So far playing out. Once again, the fact we're below the true opens was a big giveaway. And then I just wanted to see us manipulate midnight, really. Hey, there you go. It's going, it's going, it's going. There's your break-even spot. I'd go break-even right there. So you'd be in break-even if you took it. And if I took it, I'd have to go in with one con, so it'd be kind of hard. There wasn't really a way for me to take it. You know, but if this gap inverses, that could be good as well. Definitely get the vibes here that we're gonna start running up to these highs, right? When the first presented for value gap inverses, that might be a good entry. Once again, still respecting this 1 hour gap. Now we finally got the liquidity sweep. Yo, and this is a 5-minute change in state. Yeah, 1 hour gap, 5-minute change in state with all these SMTs. This is a pretty good trade. So this is flow state. I think I'll wait though. I think I'll wait and find a lower time frame entry, but this is flow state where 1 hour gap aligns with the 5-minute, and we you can see 5-minute change in state here. So now we have a breaker here. So watch this low time frame breaker, and then honestly we should continue up utilizing this breaker and then go higher off of it. We're already using it. So yeah, look at that. So my entry will likely be if we inverse the first center for value gap. I think that's just a simple way to enter. Once again, the 5-minute closed so that you can see we're starting to get a lot of displacement here. I could have taken the 5-minute CISD, but it's just I knew the 5-minute CISD is good, but it's just not. I'd have to go in with one con. Look at that stop loss. It's just kind of sketch. So We just got an outside bar, so y'all could take that outside bar. I'm probably just going to wait for the first center for value gap to inverse here, and then I'll take it. There's a 1 minute outside bar though. Or no, 2 minute outside bar. And I do have conviction in this LRLR if we go run it. We could also go for this inversion. This inversion for value gap. Once again, I have to get in with one con, so it's like, it's not easy. We might still use this breaker, right? Come down beneath the true opens. Why is my phone going crazy? We still have this outside bar. So this outside bar is pretty nice, right? I'm not taking it though, but this is pretty nice. Because I just don't know if we're going to use this breaker or not. And we also closed, the outside bar closed into the gap. So you see that? So that's why. Price action definitely just got a lot cleaner though, honestly, in my opinion at least. So once again, this could work or we reject this gap. Honestly, we might have just got a pin bar to the downside. A PSP. That's what I meant. We just got a precision swing point to the downside with SMT. So actually that outside bar is probably going to fail. And it was above the true opens. Dude, I always grab the wrong tool. Why can't I just grab the right tool? So this is a precision swing point with SMT, delivering from a gap. But once again, drawing liquidities to the upside, so I'm definitely not taking this. Oh my, why? It's supposed to be charging this whole time. Why isn't it? What the heck? What is going on? Now I accidentally turned this off. Why is this not charging? Oh, I think this is disconnected. Oh, yeah. First presenter for value is going to inverse soon. Once again, why did I say that wasn't good? Because we were bullish, right? So when this first presenter for value gap inverses, if we get a lot of displacement, I'll go in with one con. because we just have really obvious LRLR on the other side of the curve. What strategy do I use? I trade liquidity and understanding of how markets move. I trade AMD and any entry model to get on side of AMD. It doesn't look bearish. 5 minute already changed state. So once again, now we can project out this 5 minute. This high should be a pretty easy break-even point. And then but yeah, I have conviction in this LRLR. So if this first center for value gap inverses, we should be good. Once again, I told you guys this outside bar was nice. So 5 minute change in state. Project this out. We just hit one projection. Here's two projections. We honestly might go 4 projections. I might do replace TP with trailing. Actually, I'd say 3 projections is the safest. Once again, we have London high there. So if we inverse this first center for value gap, London high is a really nice draw. Oh, there we go. We're starting to go. Okay, watch the first center for value gap. I want to see us just get a violent closure above it. And then I'll go break even at this high. Four seconds. We haven't inversed it yet, but we're getting closer. I think the next candle will probably inverse it. Oh, we might run the high before we inverse it, which would suck for me, but we'll see. Well, it just depends if we close or not. About that. We inversed it.
Order filled.
Oh, it's supposed to be right here. So let's make sure the stop loss is exactly where it's supposed to be. Where did I get in at? 53? I got in at 53, so stop loss needs to be at 14. I think stop loss right there is fine. And then let's just set a TP just in case it just instantly goes and fills us. Let me make sure stop loss is exactly where it's supposed to be. It needs to. Let's put it at 16. Okay, that should be right. We can actually put it at 18 just in case, because I don't want to have to deal with it if it's. Actually, yeah, let's put it right at this low, which is that is 18. Okay, so that's exactly right. So stop loss right there. So what's the TP supposed to be at? 150.25. Okay. I have it at 146. That's fine. And you could definitely put in a trailing stop if it starts getting aggressive displacement because it's a LRLR run, so it shouldn't stop. Okay, break even. We're gonna go put break even in. Once again, if you start to see us get aggressive displacement here, and you want to trail your stop, that's totally fine. Like with this outside bar we're getting, I'm just gonna leave it at break even though, because I have conviction in the LRLR run, so. Alright, that was a nice outside bar. Hopefully that can deliver us to London High. You can definitely trail here, like I said, like for sure to the bottom of this outside bar. But I'm just gonna hold it to the LRLR because I take trades as I'm supposed to according to my back testing, so. Like, I don't trade out of fear. I don't do anything different. I just trade exactly as I'm supposed to according to my back testing. Once again, like, obviously I want to take profit, but this is really nice low resistance liquidity. So you can definitely trail here. Definitely. I might actually do it like this. So like this. If we can hit that line, I'll put in a TP stop loss, and I'll put in like that. And that is according to my back testing, so. Like if we're running above these highs, we gotta finish the LRLR run, so. We break here. Could also just take profit there, but dude, this we should have an LRLR run here, so I'm not gonna trade scared. I mean, the bearish S&Ts, yeah, there's bearish S&Ts, but kind of LRLR run kind of holds higher power. I mean, there's no liquidity to the downside. I might not even do this, actually. I think I'll just hold this, bro. You could definitely put in a stop, trailing stop if you want to. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the aggressive the thing. Let me see where it's supposed to go. Once again, we need to break this high. Let's get it. I want to see this become very violent. $105.5. Not yet. We haven't hit that line. Did we hit it? Not yet. We have not hit it yet. We're not getting that much. Honestly, I think I'll just take profit here. Unless no, this should be an LRLR run. I think I'll just should be. Let's stick to the plan. Okay. We hit the line. I'm gonna put the stop in. So I just trailed my stop. We might get trailed out. It might be a little aggressive of a trailing stop, but I'm fine with that. I just want to preserve gains, you know. I could trail stop again. I don't know. I think you just gotta have conviction in this. We should hit that high. I guess you could take profit here if you wanted to. I don't know. I think we'll hit this high. If we started to slow down or something, then I'd close it. But I think we'll hit London high. I might just take profit here though. We'll see. We'll see. Or I'll just trail it. Let's just trail it more aggressively. We'll trail it to the bottom of this momentum candle. So 112. No, I think we just hold it. Yeah, let's put in a new trailing stop. I just put in a new trailing stop because we're so close to London high. So we should just hit it. go, 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 go.
Order filled.
Alright. W. Oh, I guess I didn't take profit at London High. But I took profit before London High. Nice. Cool. GG's. I don't think anyone was watching. But yeah, I took profit before London High because it's like, I placed it there because it's like, you know, when you're so close to the session high, it's like, is it really worth holding an extra point? You know? Bang, there you go. If anyone's watching, W's in the chat. Bang. There you go. I'm done for the day. What is that? 2.55 R? Ooh, look at that momentum candle. Huh. I knew this would happen too. I knew this would happen, but it's all good. Okay. WA2 PS Turbo W's in the chat. Like I said, guys, you could have popped in that trailing stop, but I'm content with London High, bro. I'm content. You gotta sometimes just be content. But I knew you could pop in that trailing stop and see how far it ran. I knew I could. I knew I could. Doesn't mean I have to do it. But you can see it just kept going. Alright, sick. Well, I made 83 bucks. Nice. That's cool. Exit at market and close. Exit at market and close. Okay, I'm gonna close out of this. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys. For whoever was watching, thank you so much for watching. And, bro, what the? And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. I don't know how I messed that up.